Good morning. This is Seagu the Scuffed, and today we're drawing. But I don't feel too good. Now I'm 90% sure. The reason I don't feel too good is because the medicine I took today. It's not a pleasant one. So we're abandoning well, we're not abandoning. We're postponing the thing where we check in on all the games this week. Well, not we're postponing the whole thing. We're postponing it today. We'll get to it tomorrow and the day after and whatnot. We have the whole week ahead of us. We can push through it. But today I am not feeling the best. So we're going to make a single emote. And if I feel really good, maybe we try a second one. I don't know, but first things first, I need to pull up my list of ideas for emotes because I put that away a while ago. And I don't remember where I left it. Let's see. That's not it. Oh, I have so many notes in my notepad. None of them are saved either, so I just had to leave them open all the time. Let's see. Where exactly where did I leave it? Oh, there's so many notes. There's like 50 of them. Hold on. Ah, there they are. Emote ideas. Let's see what we have here, shall we? Oh, we need a raid emote. You know what? Let's do that, shall we? I think that'll be a pretty easy one to knock out. It'll be a static emote, so we don't want to be here all night. It needs to be 500 by 500. And keep turning our resolution up. Alright, so first things first, let's go ahead and grab our colors, shall we? That's why I had the other one open, so we can do that. Because for these emotes, I like to keep them consistent. That is not the pen I wanted. Give me this. Oh, that's really big. Let's see. Light green, slightly darker green, darkest green. Good. And then let's get light gray, dark gray. Oh, you wish you could keep colors cross drawings? I. Oh, right, you said you're on a tablet, didn't you? I was gonna say, if you're on like Windows, you can use the color picker from Power Tools. That's what I used to do. And then I realized it would be a lot more convenient if I just kept an image that has all the colors I need on hand. I also want the pinks. And what other ones did I want? I might want to grab this one because it's glowy. Yeah, we'll do that. One more green. There's our colors. How wonderful. We'll make that its own layer. So for raid, what do we want for the raid message? Like the raid emote. I mean, we could go simple. Just make it. Oh, what did I just do? Okay, we could make it a simple thing where it's just me holding up the or like a raid sign. Hold on. Turn off the colors. We're gonna mess with some ideas really quickly. First, I'll turn that size down. We don't need it to be huge anymore. And swap over here. Okay, let's see. We could have our little guy holding up a sign, right? His shape would be a bit different. And I guess that would work. You could have him holding it overhead with both hands. If you're going for the sign idea still. Um, we could let's could have him sitting down, hands up, and then coming out of here could be the words raid, like forming out of the green bits. Uh, it doesn't strictly need to say raid on it, I suppose. No, it doesn't. I'm just so used to seeing those types. What else could we do? We can make one that's. Hold on, what do we have already? Let me take a look at that over on the Twitch side of things. Where is that at? There it is. Let's see. We have Big Brain, Clown, Greed, Love, Party, Scuff, Shake, Sleep. Okay. So Shake and Party would kind of work if you combine those together, but I don't want to do strictly that. What were the other ideas on the list? I still have it open. We have no greed. That's a tough one. Not really a tough one. Like the greed emote just says greed on it. It's a bit difficult because a lot of these are the animated emote ideas that I just haven't gotten around to yet. We could do Seek Your Despair. Oh, Seek of Despair would actually be really good for the since we're planning to do Danganronpa soon. Oh, what do we want to do for Seek of Despair? I see. We could have. Oh, that's not it. We could have make this really thin. We can make him looking down on you, right? And then put like the JoJo things, like dun dun dun. How do they usually do that? That's more like it. But I need to really work on that one. I'm thinking putting a perspective on an emote is really hard because it's so small. And here's the thing: I could draw it right here and have it have the perspective work, right? The issue is that once I shrink it down, I don't know how much that would come across. Also, this seems more like a Siku menacing than the Siku despair. What if Siku was in despair though? Right? Like has the despair lines. Oh, hold on. If we're gonna do that, we don't actually have it tilted over, right? So he has just the arms down. That could work. Oh, what else would we? What else could we do? What else could we do for that? Um, I don't know. This one's just secret menacing. If anything, in fact, we could hold on. Let me see. That's the wrong button. We just move their arms a little bit. It's that yep, straight up JoJo posing now. So let's see. Let's see if we can try different. See if we can actually convey the idea that I wanted. These little sketches. Actually, hold on. What if you just didn't see it at all, really? Right? The thing is, I don't draw Siku outside the chibi style much. It usually is in the chibi style because that's the avatar we're currently using. And anything besides that is not going to come for a long time. But let me see. If we were. First of all, he'd have to be much more detailed than usual in order to convey the size difference when he's not chibi. Ooh, you know. Hold on. Oh, sorry. I had to keep clearing my throat. Let me see. If I did this, I just made it really. How to say? Really detailed. I think I could portray it with the right perspective and have him looking down on you. Then what would looking down really be Seek of Despair? No, I think it'd be something different. Okay, in that case, let's see. What is on the list? Cause I really want to do the Despair one good. Because like I said, I want to do Danganronpa soon. In that game, they use the word despair a lot. Let's see. Seek of the Rats. Oh, actually, Seek of the Rat email. What would that be? I know why I wrote that down. It's because I'm calling people rats, not being a rat. Yeah, so that'd be like Seek Angry, really. Secret Angry and Secret Rat are two different things. The Secret Angry is just this, but he's like stomping, right? So elevated leg here. That's not right. That's fine. It's a sketch. It would have like an elevated leg. No, I actually no, I don't like that anymore. No, hold on. And then it would be like steaming, right? That would be Secret Angry. And what would I make Secret Rat? I'm not just angry. I'm angry at someone or something. I guess it would be pointing, wouldn't it? It would be pointing. Oh, but could I fit that whole thing here? It could be pointing at a literal rat too if we want to. That's the issue though, is that could I fit that whole thing in this without looking weird when I shrink it down? Oh man, my throat's killing me. Uh, let's see. We could, um, let's see. Oh, I don't really know what else we would do for that. I mean, I guess we could draw the rats, right? But I don't want Siku to be a rat because I'm not the rat. What else do we have here that's not an animated? Bye bye. I could make bye bye animated. That's the hard part. There are a lot of these I would want them to be animated, but you don't get a lot of those slots. Let me see. You bye bye. Uh, first of all, it'd be waving, obviously. Then it would say bye bye overhead. But then here's one. Do I want it sitting? We're standing. How many of the emotes are sitting? Let me look at that, actually. We'll see if we can, like, balance the roster a little bit. Let's see. Stand. The only ones, oh, actually, I don't have any of them sitting, really. Seek of the Greed is sitting. And Seek of the Sleep, which I kind of want to replace or redo. I'm not really happy with that one. This, sitting. We'll make this one sitting. We'll make Bye-Bye sitting. Oh, that's way too big. What else could we do, though? What else is on the list that does not have to be animated? Bop the Bot. No, Bop the Bot, would that be animated? We could do a Siku Comfy emote. I think Siku Comfy is actually going to replace Siku the Sleep. In fact, let me write that. Because as much as I like the idea of a sleep emote, I think I'm going to replace it like with Comfy or something. There we go. I spelled that wrong. Oh, I spelled it even worse that time. There we go. Let's see. What else? Oh, what? Because we're only doing the one today. Because I really don't think I'm going to be able to keep going to the second one. The second one. Let's see. We could. Let's see. These are both the raid ones. Let's organize it a little bit. Angry. Rat. This one's obvious, so I don't need to mark that one. It was, oh wow, this one, the moment I stopped focusing on that one, weird looking. I didn't make it very defined. I did not write Jojo there correctly. And then we'll write despair question mark on these. Trying to make a Shaw emote since you play Silk Song so much. Oh, that is a difficult one. Are you trying to make it with a? Oh, what was your little frog's name? Goobert? Oh, I say call it a frog. It's a toad. Oh, I can't be getting distracted. But yeah, I do imagine that'd be a bit difficult. I mean, you could just make one that says Shaw on it, but I feel like that'd be a bit boring. Let's see. I guess we can do. Hold on, how many slots do I have? Actually, because I don't. Because I obviously want to make it as many as I can. You're trying to make it. Okay, you're technically frog. Okay. Yeah, I do want to make a lot of emotes. I do. But I also need to make sure how many slots I have left. Let's see. I have 3 static slots open, 4 animated slots open. Oh wait, 6 animated slots open. And then there's also the tier 2 and 3 emotes, but I'm not going to count those. Okay. So we have more than enough statics left. Do we want to try Seeker the JoJo? I don't think we would call it that. I think we would call it Seeker the Bizarre. Or Seeker the Strong. We would try to make it so recognizable. Oh yeah, I can imagine that. It is on all 4s and not in the normal way. It's like in a flat, pancakey type of way. Let's see. We could. Oh, how do I want, which one do I want to do? Here's the thing. I really want to do one of these two, you know. Well, I guess there's 3 of them here, but there's 2 ideas. But the issue is that those would be really detailed ones that would take a while. We could make Seek angry. Maybe we just stick with the raid. Because here's the thing, I don't need Bye-Bye, because Bye-Bye would be boring to do here. It's pretty straightforward. I'd get through it in like 10, 15 minutes maybe. And that's not a bad thing though. It's necessary to do eventually. Oh, is there any ideas else on the list? Oh, you know, I have a second list, didn't I? Yeah, on my phone. I have another notepad there. I have so many digital notepads. It's absurd. Let's see. Do I have any ideas in here? Oh, I have a lot of art ideas, but I don't know if I have any emote ideas. Let's see. Not that one. No. Ooh, no, not that one. Oh, here's some ideas. I'll write the No, no, let's not do that. Let's not do that one. Let's see. No, no. Ah, here's some. Oh, right. I wrote down three of them here. I had an idea. It was like Siku the agree. I worded it in a lot of different ways. This list is just full of different potential names for the same idea of an emote. I don't really know how I would do this one though. Let's see. Let's see. Hmm. Also, I'm not moving a lot today. I'm very much hunched over, which is a bit weird. It's been a while since I did this. Hmm. Okay, hold on. Go back to the Clip Studio tab. What if we what here we can fit at least one more idea here. Let's see, what else could we do? The thing is, it's a bit difficult to work with the chibi version. Uh, I keep thinking of ideas that I want to be animated. Oh, I want to animate him so badly. Let's see, let's see, let's see. We should probably connect that leg so it's a bit more clear what's going on there. Hmm. In fact, hold on, let me just erase that and redo it. Maybe it'll give me inspiration for something else. So it would be like this with the legs pretty far back. And the arms that come down here. And they're just hanging limp. Oh, no, that's way too thick. Have the animated spare lines. That could work. That could work. This one only works if I do some lighting stuff. And like I said earlier, that was going to take a while because it had to be really detailed. Okay. Maybe we just do the raid message. These use. I think if we do any of the raid messages, we go with this one. Hmm. Yeah, hold on. Turn these all off. New tab. Let's see. How what would the right sizes be? This is just oh my hand is not moving the way I want it to today. You can just blame that on being ill. So he'll be here right now. I think would he have his hands down? One this one has his hands up. Honestly, I don't think it needs to be like that. Hold on, let me see. So it had to be standing, right, for this one. And I guess we'll put the hands up for a second. I'm just trying to look at how much space this is gonna take up if I do it. It needs to be bigger than that. Wait, hold on, we can size it up a second after. Then if we just go over here, do that. What would the right size be? Now the feet need to have a little bit of wiggle room. So we can actually put the feet in. We could do that, right? Wouldn't be too bad. Make it a little bit. We want this to be fill as much space as possible. Don't change the angle. And we want this to fill as much space as possible so it's as understandable as possible. Actually, we can change the angle of it. He's like this. Hmm, that works, I guess. It's a bit similar to the greed one. It really is. Actually, I guess in the greed one, I don't think I think the letters are just above him. They're not even coming from him. I think I got lazy. Oh yeah, I got lazy. I got so lazy. I just wrote greed above his head. Uh, we could do this one. Let me look at the drawing board again. I like the idea of him making the letters more than having the sign. Mm, no, no. I think we'll just be boring and go with the bye-bye for today. So delete that layer. Actually, hold on. Let's try one more thing. Let's try one more thing. I want to see if I did the despair one, as in Siku is in despair. Yeah, yeah, I know. It's not going to look pretty. It's not going to look pretty at all. But we're just making sure that they're coming out the right spot. That's what. And those not look pretty, I know, nor. Then we put big spare marks there. A dark cloud over here. I'll make the whole lighting dark, actually. That could work. I mean, I like the idea of this. Okay, you know what? We're gonna not delete that one. We're gonna keep it as we're just gonna keep it there in the back. We're gonna do bye bye because I want to replace her sleep emote. It bothers me. Turn my colors back on and let's shrink them down a bit because I made them way too big. There's no right long layer. Ah, that's the wrong button. Shrink them down, please. Much more better. Thank you, thank you. And let's see. What were we gonna do? Making some down? Set them down. Yep, yep. Good, good, good. Let's see. What pen thickness did I use? I think I used like 20 on the milli pen. Right? That looks about right. And I know G pen is a lot better with the variation in pressure, but I want the lines to be very consistent with. So I think this is our best way. All right, let's turn it down a little bit. Actually, hold on. What's the line tool? We need to turn that down a little bit. I think the 15. Yeah, that was the right call. Hold on. What size is it over here? Way smaller. And I think that's 10. That's 10. Keep it consistent. Okay, it's been a while since I drew my little guy in color. Let's see. We did dark outlines that worked our way in with lighter colors as we went. Let's keep that consistent, shall we? First things first, we are going to want an ellipse where I want it to be a hollow ellipse. Do we want to put the symmetry tool on? That would be a really good idea. No. We'll freehand it. There's that. There we go. We can clean up those. No, I'm starting to want the symmetry tool now. I don't use it too much, or at least I didn't originally. I've been really coming around to it though. Hold on, I think I need to use the shift click in order to make it stay straight. Oh, yeah, that's not straight at all. Can I get it straight if I just freehand it? Yeah, pretty much. And let's see. Did I get it right? Oh, hold on. Oh, I drew on the color layer. Dang it. That's fine. Just erase it. Yeah, we don't want to draw on the layer with the colors on it. At least not until we're almost done. The whole point of that layer is that it's where we just keep our colors so we can't draw over them. Now back over here. Shape tool. Ellipse. Excuse me? Oh, it's white. Yeah, that would be a problem. And that is that too big? That's too big. There we go. That'll be good. Regular curve. Make them nice and round. And less round on the bottom. But still round. We're also gonna want some feet. And I think I need to use a shift click there to keep it round. I do. That's too far close, too far in, too far out. Oh, right. I'm shift click. I can work with that. After all, once we get to actually drawing with our actual hand instead of using the tools, it's gonna be very soon. Actually, this is gonna be very nice, like a base tool. Now, let me see. Oh, I always forget the tools weird like that. Let me see. Hold on. Let's just do it up here, right? And then we can transform it in. Oh, the transformation is also symmetrical. How odd. We want free transfer so we can pull it and squish it. Become our nice inner. There we go, there we go. I don't think we use that particular color anywhere else. No, we don't. Only used for the bars. Okay. I think we can turn that ruler off now. Right? No, not yet. We should probably finish drawing the borders over here. Dark color. And actually, hold on, we do need to go down a layer because we're drawing the arms next. Take the symmetry tool with me. Make that smaller. All the way down to 10, please. Oh, actually, no, we don't want the one to be symmetrical because the arms are going to be different. One of them's going to be raised. So move that back, right back up there. We make the one arm coming down. It doesn't need to be the prettiest thing because it is an emote. We've very shrunk down. I do want it to look nice still. I'm just going to be hanging there. I don't know. I do like his arms being limp when they're not in use. That seems like it lacks energy. Maybe it's because it's sitting down. That might be it. If we make him standing, it'll probably seem a lot more has a lot more movement in it. I'm not testing that idea right now though. That arm looks wrong. Oh, these weird arm foldy bits always get me. But I don't really have too much, like, I don't keep references of the real life things I used to come up with this. It's sort of like an amalgamation of parts, right? I really should keep those references around, but I've been doing them in the chibi form so long, I don't really need them at this point. I sort of trial and error it. And hold on. We don't actually want the arm to curve in too much because we want to we want the bye-bye to be coming out of him. I want to keep that idea. We're working with it. We'll do that because we're going to put the actual like claw on top of that, so it's fine if it looks weird. And then the pink down here is not going to be visible. So we can move on to starting to color a bit. Now, this program's a bit weird when it comes to the fill tool. And it doesn't like it if you use a fill tool on the same layer of the thing you're trying to fill. So we're going to make a new one down here. We're start coloring things in here. And we're actually going to need to erase these here. Oh, the eraser does not work with the symmetry tool. That's very interesting. I don't think I ever noticed that. Well, that's because I don't use a symmetry tool much, I suppose. Yeah, hold on. It's very close. I know I could zoom in to get more accurate with that, but it's fine. It's fine. Like I said, this thing's gonna get shrunk down a ton. You're not gonna notice 1 or 2 pixels out of place. I say as I start meticulously scratching at this little bit in the corner here. Do we need the symmetry tool still? No, we don't. We can delete that. Delete the rulers. Thank you. Now we want to get that scratch on the chest in. We'll do that on this layer so that we can hairspray over it. Use the symmetry tool to I know, it is really convenient. I just never feel like doing it too much because symmetry is nice, but also I don't share a lot of things I draw like on social media or anything. It's usually just like for me or a few other people. I don't mind minor imperfections in the symmetry. That crack's not how I usually draw. It's been a long time since I drew crack. That's how I usually do it. Consistency is key. That's also wrong. Ooh, I undid it too many times. Yeah. Is that close enough? No, it's not. That's closer. That's not quite right. What did I do wrong there? Oh, that's what I'm doing wrong. I see now. There we go. And now I'll patch that up a little bit. No, don't. Go over here. We want the airspray tool. Turn that up to 20. We can cover this whole thing. Let me just start airspraying. Give that glowy effect. There we go. Now, a notable thing is that with the chibi version of this guy, which I suppose is really the only thing you guys have seen, I don't really texture him a ton. Not really, no. Not at all, actually. Or I don't texture him, I don't shade him. He just sort of exists as he is. And that is perfectly fine by me. That was the wrong gray. Also, his. Hold on. I think I might need the symmetry tool again. Oh, we should not have gotten rid of it so preemptively, huh? You're right. I forgot I need to draw the toes in. Well, symmetry might be a little bit off. Let's hope that's not the case. Too much. It just bent. Let's see. How off is that symmetry ruler? Not too much, actually. Give me that curve tool. We can make these look nice. Mm-hmm. Oh, also, the sound alerts were not working last time. I found out after the end when I checked my alert box thing. And I do apologize for that. Like I noted with you, your resub did not sound the alert, which is a shame because I put in the custom sounds. No custom like images yet though. Those are still default. Also, this ruler is off. I don't want to use it. Yeah, we have the custom sounds and they should be working now. In fact, even the regular sounds were working last time, I noted. Yep, that's about good for the what I want the toes to look like on this particular bit. You just waiting to get that done. Yes, friend from help. Oh yeah, yeah. It can be a pain sometimes. Oh, and of course we need to go down a layer so we can use the fill tool properly. I mean, I know why it does that. It just annoys me. This is the wrong gray. I know it's not, but yes, it is. Oh, look at that. Even here, it's still going a little bit off. So we'll need to manually patch that up a little bit. Go in there, get those corners. There we go. There we go. Next up, we need to do this. The grate. Grate is always a pain in my experience. Not like in this particular instance. In this instance, it's going to be fine for the most part. But the perspective on it is rough because he's kind of has like a Mickey Mouse thing going on, where the grate is always visible, sort of like how Mickey Mouse's ears are always pointed towards the camera. In fact, in this particular case, I think we're going to reduce the amount of grates so that it doesn't look as cluttered. Usually it's 3x3. I tried to do 3x2 just now, but it looked really terrible. You can see over here, I did 3x2 as well. You also need help. His help to plan the game night for the frog cult. I oh, let me see if I can make 3x2 look good. I like 3x2 a lot more than 3x1. Oh, actually, I can probably just shrink the size of the. Yeah, that'll do it. Shrink this down to, let's say 7. See how that works out. Oh, yeah, that's way better. Way better. Perfect. Now we go in here, grab our lightest screen, right? We keep lightest screen in there. Yeah. Lightest screen, and just don't even bother with the fill tool. Just milli to pen, turn it up to 30, and we'll just draw it in. Oh, it leaked out a little. There we go. Next up, we need to do the claws. The claws. The claws. Clouds are going to be back up here, but that's the wrong size. Clouds are going to be done with the darkest first. And we're going to be covering up what we did previously. And, you know, I really like the way this curve tool is working for me today. So we'll do a bit more. Keep our guy nice and neat looking. Then we cover up this weird stub. Don't make it too curved though. Go down here to the colors. We need light gray for this one. And once again, use the Emote pen, just colored. Oh wait, that pink is on top. That's fine, we can just erase it. Once we're done here. Hope Frog can be a little community one day. I believe in you, I believe in you. It takes a lot of time to do something like that. Oh, right, wrong layer. But it certainly can be. This middle layer is a bit of an awkward spot, isn't it? I don't really know why I made it. Oh, right, I made it so that the arms would connect in a natural looking way. Right. Back down, back up here actually. So we can finish the claws off. I call them claws, but they're kind of, and they are claws, but I don't really look at too much on the chibi version. Oh, I hope soon I can like make a non-chibi version and share that with you guys. Oh, I hate that way it looks. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, this is way better. Yeah. Keep those other two dark and small. Not like that though. Like this. There we go. Yeah, let's go take a look at the other hand. So the other one's gonna be a lot easier to do. It's down here and it's covered partially. That'll do it. How have I been drawing the other ones? Oh, the other ones I've been drawing as literal claws. Oh, that's why it seems inconsistent. Right, I'm trying to make them a lot thicker than they usually are, is the issue. Right, I guess that would make sense. I don't draw the actual full things because it's a chibi. It's like that on the model too. Not that I drew the model. And let's see, is there any stray pixels before we get into the writing the bye-bye? No? Okay, first things first then, we're gonna take all three of these layers and we are going to expand it. I said earlier, we want this to fill as much space as possible. Move that down. There we go. Much bigger now. And the next thing we want is we are going to want, oh, actually, this would be a good time to use this middle layer. So we're going to want to put in the big green bits. Let's start with the outline, shall we? The outline would be a good place to start. Really pen, turn that up to 15. And turn the colors off for a second. We're going to see something. We don't want to use that green. Use this one. We'll make it bubble text, actually. We will need both eventually. But this is just going to be seeing how big we need this to be. How big we can have it. Oh, that'll work. Hold on, let me see. That's about the right size. I think I can make it a little bit bigger over here on the left. Ooh. That's bigger, yeah. Okay, that's about the right size for it. Okay, then. Let's see. I actually need to draw it in now. I don't have any text, like I don't have any fonts that I would want to use for it. So we are just going to have to raw. That's the wrong. Use that slang. We are just going to have to freehand it. We want that E, a visible hole in it though. There we go. That'll work. And now we need to connect it in with those other bits. And we do that using our dark green. Where's that? Darker green, not darkest. Oh, maybe I should have used this middle green for it. That's fine. Let's see. How's this look coming out? Oh, the layers are wrong. Right, I forgot. I'm supposed to draw the gray on a separate layer so I can make it coming through easy. That's fine. In that case, maybe, what if I drew it in cursive? I drew it in cursive. I mean, it'd be a bit harder to read probably, but it would make sense for them to connect. Hold on, let me just mess with these for a little bit. See what I can do with them. No, I don't want it to connect like that. No, I don't quite want it to be a speech bubble either. You're already giving Goober a weapon, make him scream Shaw. That will get the point across. It will. That's what I didn't draw it when I was considering making the raid thing, giving my guy a weapon. I don't like that. Let me see. Maybe I do just write him saying bye bye. No, I don't want to just write him saying bye bye. Which layer is this? Bye bye is not on the top layer. Good. Well, is it good? No, not really. I want bye bye on the top layer. So hold on, let me grab it and move it. Yeah, I'll just erase it actually and redraw it. In fact, we'll go ahead and make an extra layer for it. If you fancy, you give him a mask. I. Oh man, I had to clear my throat so much today. And to be fair, I wouldn't have had to talk much during Cult of Lamb. Like I wouldn't have to be reading too much, but it would be feel wrong if I just am silently playing it. That's easy. All right. Okay. Here's our bye bye. Make it bigger. Actually, I'm so indecisive today. If I just made this one an animated one, it'd be easy because I just make it wave. You have plenty of time before your own stream today. I let's see. Now that we're on, take the. What do I even use the darkest screen for? Is it the outline? No, it's the faces. Oh, that's why it seemed weird using it. If all fails, you can do a short peak stream. That would also be nice. I did see a patch note actually. I read the patch note for the most recent update. Apparently, the next biome they're making is the last one. That's quite exciting. Can't wait to see that. Let me. I like this that I have going on. Issue though is that if I want to fill this in, it needs to be with a new color. We need like a new in between green. I don't know. Oh, that's the wrong way in between. I need it to be lighter. Light enough. Yeah, that's the issue here. It needs to be light enough that our text is legible. Can we just use the dark green? What would the dark green look like here? Like, would it look good at all? Where is it? There it is. Oh, let me see. I put it behind these. No, not really. Does not look good. Very excited to try it. It will actually be in hard, like the current fourth biome. That would be nice. Let me see. Here's the thing. When I actually port it to Twitch, it's going to be like this. It's going to be transparent. So I do want something back here. Let me see. Where is the tendrils at? Tendrils are on this layer. have an idea. Let me see if it works. I think if I tone correct, actually, the yeah, hold on. I think if I do this and make them carrying the bye bye, that'll work. As long as I color correct these screens over here. Yeah, that'll work really nice actually. That's the wrong layer. Oh, I know. I haven't actually played with anyone else since the kick was added, and I am excited to do that when I inevitably get the chance. Why does it look odd? Oh, I usually make the outline a different color, don't I? I do. I do. Right. Oh, right, because I make the insides this one. Right, that's why I need to color correct the letters. That makes sense. I stopped for a second. I forgot why I needed to do that. Let me see. Let's do this. And the third tendril will not be making an appearance today. There's usually more than two. Not this time. If we do that, then we're going to go up a layer so we can go into the grates proper. That's quite fun, although when your sim is clicking left and right, oh yeah, that would take your stamina very quick. Because I did play with a kick in single player, and from what I remember, I think it took all your stamina to do it. I don't like how that. I know it's gonna be completely invisible. Mistake I made once I shrink it down. I don't like that. It's now we do this, and we're gonna go up here to our letters. Oh, hold on. Actually, turn the letters off so I can finish coloring this in. In fact, while we're here, let's actually just finish making these tendrils. They're not done yet. They need to get their weird subtendrils out. Ah, it's full drain. And this one is the ear one. Over here, colors, finish coloring these in. And then we can go color correct our bye-bye so it's legible. What color do I want it even to be? I don't actually know. Here, this is bye-bye? Yeah, that's bye-bye. Okay, first I'll turn the color picker layer off. Let's see here, tonal correction. Let's try checking the brightness first. If I just turn the brightness down a ton, right, that'll make it legible. I kind of want to change the color of it entirely though. Right? Maybe. Maybe. Not like that though. Let's see, what other options do we got? We can actually color balance it. Let's see. When you and your friends play, let's make sure to help each other up. Oh yeah, I was thinking that because I noticed immediately that it replaces your grab, which makes I imagine multiplayer much harder. Turn it towards magenta. That's a complementary color. I would have to turn it a lot more than that. Hold on, if I turn it red more, hold on, why is it not? Oh, because it's green already. Oh, I'm not great with color balance. Wait, what if we turn it once and then we turn it again? That should do it. More towards cyan, more towards blue, more towards magenta. I mean, it's getting more. It got more legible, but it's not quite the way I want it to be. Why do you change the brightness now? Wrong way. Hey, there we go. That's what we wanted. And let's see. Oh no. Oh no. There we go. That's the color we wanted. He kicked you off and he'd end up speedrun to Mesa faster than ever as played. Oh yeah, I always find Mesa to be the hardest one for me. Because even though it doesn't really have much to actively get you, once you're actually on the mountain itself kind of just sucks to climb, like generation wise. And let me check the color one more time, just for fun. Brightness and contrast. No, check the color balance. Okay, well, that just makes it completely blue. I like that. I do like that. That's also exactly what we have right now. So I think this is it. I think this is Secret the Bye Bye. Like I said, okay, there's actually a lot of little tiny bits I don't like. I'm gonna go in and fix those really quickly. Ooh, wrong layer. If I miss the easiest to deal with, Alpine's the issue too. Oh yeah, Alpine can be rough too. I definitely get that. Let's see, fill that in. I kind of want to fill this nasty bit in at the bottom of the tendrils. They do not look proper at all. Let me get the G pen for that one. There we go. That is much better. We can go ahead and save that. And can you guys see that? This window I have open? No, you can't. Good. I don't want you guys seeing my file stuff because I could accidentally dox myself with some of this. This is bye bye. And caps lock is on. Save that as bye bye. And we're also going to save it as a PNG. Good, good, good. Now we head over to Twitch and we are going to implement that immediately. Let's see. Where were those at? Emotes, that's where they are. And I want this to be a free emote, so we're gonna take away sleep. We still have it. In fact, I'll just move it somewhere else. But for now, unavailable. Actually, I'll put it on back on in a second once I put this in. Let's see, where is bye bye? There it is. Is it nice and legible when it shrinks? It's time to find out. Yeah, I do play on higher sense. Oh, it's not legible at all. Oh, dang. Well, Okay, give me a second then. We will have to go right back into here. We're gonna have to make those texts a little bit bigger. And by that, I mean a lot bigger. Let's move them individually, actually. We'll do this one first. And we will make them, I'm gonna move them so they're still visible. Not visible, like, so that they're still, look like they're being held by the tendrils. Usually walk away from table to test if it works at a smaller size. Oh yeah, that would work too. Man, I'm not doing great today, am I? Let's see, now that is a lot bigger. Let's see if that works. It does clip on the corner a little bit. Let's see, that's saving as a PNG. Place it. I would also like to save it as a clip file. Now let's see. New emote slots. The bye bye. Where is it? There it is. Much bigger text. I don't know. I might have to change the. I might have to change the color or add something contrasting on it. I want to test that in chat. Hold on. Where is it at? The bye bye. Oh, is it not there yet? Oh, it takes time to upload, doesn't it? It does. It does. Yep, it's pending. Right, I forgot they do that. You had to make sure that it's actually appropriate. But in the meantime, we're gonna add a new layer in here in case it's not visible. We're going to make a new layer and we're going to add a contrasting color behind this so it's more legible. I'm gonna turn the brightness up a ton. I'm gonna millipen, turn that up to 25. We're just gonna trace behind it a bit. Now, I usually use pink text, don't I? I do. Whenever I'm actually working on something with my guy in it, it does need to be. I do want the color to match. You know, I can just fill in these spaces, can't I? I should be doing that because all this empty space is going to be whatever Twitch's default color is. That's going to be different for everyone, depending on what they use, light mode or dark mode or whatever. I always forget these things I had to consider when I'm making this. There we go. I'll add a little bit more onto that one. Now we can, in a second, save this. Save it as a clip. Save it as a PNG. There we go. Let's see if that one works. Oh, you forgot to make his eyes more expressive? How nice, how nice. And then remove that. Add Siku the bye-bye back. Let's see, preview. I mean, the first one's illegible, the second one's not. Let's see. That's a bit more legible in light mode, actually. Okay, first of all, we can get rid of that old one, right? Delete that. And look at our new one. It's really not. Really not. I think I will have just turned it pink, actually. You mess up, he looks like a horrifying creature. You know, you could do that. You could make a emote where his eyes are all black and they have the pinpoint white bits in them. Well, let's color correct this the pink. That's the usual one I use because it's very contrasting on the green. Tonal correction. Oh, I can't do two at once. How interesting. Tonal correction, color balance, magenta, and red. Oh, oh right, it's already blue. So it doesn't want to go to pink, does it? No. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Tonal correction, color balance, turn all the way to magenta and red. And we'll do that again. Color balance all the way to magenta, red. Do it again. Color correction, all the way to magenta and red. And we're almost to the point where we can start. Oh, that's not wrong. That's the wrong one. Wait, where did my thing go? Oh, I hate that I can do. There it is. You know, make one of him just staring at the camera like that. Magenta. That's going where I want it to. I'm not quite there though. I think I need to change the brightness now. In fact, I could have just have drawn over him, couldn't I? I suppose I could do that. In fact, I might just undo all this change. Yeah, let's undo the change and go draw over it with the proper color. Wrong button. Okay, I need to open up something that has the pink I used to write with. What do I use? You just take CQ icon. There it is. Oh, look how nice this one looks. You can tell that this one, I was not sick when I was making this one. I covered Stream Manager, by the way. Let's see. Got my nice, beautiful pink that I love. I'm going to go over here. And we're going to draw right over this. It might not look great. Oh, it probably really won't. But there's no color replacement tool, I don't think. Hold on, can I just fill in this like I do in MS Paint? I can. Oh, that works really well, actually. That works kind of well, actually. Hold on, if I go up another layer, is this another thing where it doesn't like it me filling a layer I'm on? No, but you know, I can just do this and then I can erase what's below it. Oh wow, that really pops in your eyes, huh? Anyways, now that we've done that. Actually, hold on, can I just turn this other layer off instead of erasing it? I can. Okay, first of all, that sticks out, doesn't it? It really does. What do I want to do with this other layer? That's like turquoise one. I want to color correct this one too. Maybe. First of all, I will note The emotes use a lot. You can see the emotes use a lot more of a faded green than the other this like this one does. This one's very bright and colorful. It's supposed to be. So this stands out even more than I intended it to. But you know, we could try that. This as a clip file. And save it as a PNG. And let's head over here and see the emotes one more time. Hello, bye bye. Goodbye, bye bye. Delete that one. Add the new one in. Where is it at? Oh wow, that sticks out a lot. Let's see how it looks when it shrinks. It's considerably more legible, actually. Considerably more legible. Not as legible as Greed is, actually. Oh, you know, okay, I have an idea on how to make this more readable. Let's head back over to this one. What layer are the tendrils on? The tendrils are actually on a lot of layers. Right, that makes sense. If we remove the tendrils, though, it suddenly does become a lot more easy to read. Oh no, that's not your phone thing. That's a Twitch thing. Twitch is just terrible, terrible at that. Like really bad. That's why a lot of people who have Discord servers will make it to like have a channel that pings everyone when they go live. So hold on, if I just remove the tendrils there, it'll probably be a lot better. I don't know. You know what? We have uploaded. We have a version of it uploaded, and it's somewhat legible, but I won't actually be able to tell until it's been manually reviewed and approved. So you know what? I think for now, we'll call it good because I have enough variations of it saved that I can just pick the one that's most legible and go with that. Yeah, that's the way I see it now. Yep. Go ahead and save it. Not as a PNG. No, we haven't enough of those. Save it as a clip file. Tablet gave it to you immediately. No, it's definitely a Twitch thing. I promise you that. But with that being said, oh, I don't know if you've noticed how much coughing I've been doing, but it's a lot. I'm not feeling great. And we've done our one emote that I said I was going to do. So, thank you all for tuning in. This has been Secretly Scuffed. I'm not going to raid today. And I am signing off. I will see you all tomorrow. Goodbye. Oh, you know, I should probably make some background music. Or find some at least. That'd be a really great thing to have, actually. It would have been great to have that during this. I think the last time we did an art stream, I had Carmen playing. But then it got copyright stricken because it was the copyrighted performance. Well, that's something for healthy CQ to worry about. See you all later. Bye bye bye. Bye bye bye. Bye bye.